Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the One Piece Stock Market Review. This episode entirely focused around one scene in the Fabro phase level of Egghead, so let's just jump right into it. As we saw at the end of last episode, CP0 has made their assault on the island. We see that S-Bear, as the Kuma Seraphim is known, does have Kuma's paw power, and he uses it to transport all of the Cypher Pole fodder, as well as the three notable agents onto the island. Pythagoras and Shaka continue to look out for the little guy as they tell all of the civilians to escape, but Vegapunk Atlas goes straight for the throat and tries to attack CP0. Lucci responds with one of, if not his, strongest attack, immediately knocking her out, literally taking out one of her eyes, and possibly killing her, succeeding 1/7 of his mission. But it does look like, as Chopper said, this could be a job for Frankie, and she could get fixed back up. Her brain is basically downloaded onto the cloud Punk Records, so if her body is fixed, she could come back. The question is how this would go for the other punks, especially the human-like ones like Lilith. Luffy appears, pissed as hell, and Kaku reminds us of a detail from the Navy's attack on Amazon Lily when Blackbeard showed up. CP0, as with all world government agencies, need express permission in order to take on an Emperor of the Sea. Lucci, as much as he wants to, and it looks like he really does, is not allowed to fight Luffy, at least not while he doesn't have an order. It looks like he might go against that though, and Luffy certainly doesn't care what Lucci is allowed or not allowed to do. What can Lucci do though, and what can Kaku do? They've both been defeated, and they might have trained a lot in the past, but their old opponents, Luffy and Zoro, have both received many power-ups, and are sky high in the power level department. At least compared to them. Stussy, for her part, does a couple interesting things. First, she has the fodder cipher pole call for the Marines, which could create some trouble for the Straw Hats and Vegapunk, considering there is a Marine base very close by. She also seems very familiar with the island and calls it nostalgic, hinting at some sort of connection there. Finally, we're also reintroduced to two of the Seraphim, as well as the Jinbei Seraphim from earlier. The names are S-Hawk Coin, S-Snake Coin, and S-Shark Coin. Given that the Kuma Seraphim S-Bear has his paw power, it seems rather likely that Seraphims like S-Bat and S-Flamingo will have their respective original powers. But what about S-Shark? What is that? Why did Frankie seem to recognize it? And how about S-Crocodile? His is a Logia power, not a Paramecia. Would that interact any differently? And what about S-Hawk? He doesn't have a Devil Fruit, as far as we know. We also receive word that Sentomaru is getting sent into action. I wonder how he'll do in a fight against CP0, or the Marines that may be coming. Anyways, we'll have to find out next week. Thanks for watching.